And there are lots more people still joining us that I'm letting in from. Amber, maybe it's an Amber thing then. We just don't like coffee, but I don't know. I've never cared for it. And if I do drink it, my rule is it has to be about as close as the color of my skin. It's more cream than it is coffee, okay? But I know y'all are going to love that. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get started. Y'all go ahead and keep sending those text messages. If you know someone that's supposed to be on here and they're not on here, they may have just forgotten. So send them a quick text message to remind them about our Monday Night Live call. We are moving into the last week of October. This is Magic Week, you guys. This is when exciting things happen. This is when we take all the things that we've been working on so hard throughout the month, and we really implement them here in this last week, and we see amazing things happen. Are you guys excited? Who has already won your Nikes? If you've already won your shoes, put that in the comments. Put that in the chat if you've already gotten your shoes, and post what color shoes you're going to make. What color are your shoes going to be? If they're going to be every color, you have to put that. That'd be ugly, but you can put that. You can do that, okay? How many of you guys have gotten your Apple Watch in the mail? Did you get your Apple Watch? I saw Beulah posted with hers. Yeah, Ashley's got hers. Nice, nice. How many? Oh, wait. Dogs are wanting to get in on this too. How many of you guys are excited to see who won the contest tonight? And then how many of y'all are ready to take all of that and just really grow your business with it? Like you're ready to go, you know what? I want to win the Nikes and I want to win the prizes, but more than anything, I want to grow my business, right? That's why you're here. That's why you're building freedom. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to our awesome, well, who am I turning this over to? Jana or Sundee? One of y'all start talking. It's one of y'all's turns.
Sundee, you want to go first?
I think I'll go first.
We keep this so organized, y'all.
I know. I love that. Honestly, one of my favorite things about doing this business is keeping it so laid back, because I really want y'all to look at me and look at Jana and Amber and Stephanie, and I don't want y'all thinking like I could never be a diamond because I have it all together and they're always so organized. I want y'all to look at us and be like, man, if they can do this, I can do this too. I mean, seriously, that's what I want. I need somebody for my team, because I'm going to actually, am I doing my little talk first, Gina? Is that what we decided? I need somebody from my team to get Sherry James on, because she's going to have to talk at some point through the night, because she was my highest person on my team. But I don't know if she's on or not. I know it's her birthday and I don't know if she's out to dinner, but we're not to that point yet. We're not there. I just know that it's coming whenever we do who won what, and I know that's coming. So I wanted to so somebody on my team message her. Okay. So guys, tonight I really wanted to share something with my heart with y'all, but I want y'all to have the right kind of mentality and mindset. So you know what? I'm going to pray first. And if that is okay with everybody, I want to pray to make sure that we are all that we understand everything that's going on. So if y'all don't mind, we'll take just a second just to pray real quick. Dearly Father, Lord, thank you for this day, and thank you for everything you've given us, Lord. Thank you for the wonderful gift of salvation and coming and dying on the cross for us and making a way for us to have salvation through you. Lord, I also want to just thank you for Plexus and bringing us all together and having us, giving us a way to have better health, and helping us with our finances and bringing all of us together as friends, Lord. Lord, just ask that you speak through me tonight. Give me the words that you want me to say to portray to my team, to pray to everybody that's on here, that they will hear all of this in love, Lord, and that they will open their ears and hearts and minds to accept what I'm going to say, and that this will be a great call. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, some of y'all are probably really nervous now about okay, so I wanted to share with y'all just something that's on my heart, okay? Something that's I've really been wanting to talk to y'all about, because we're all so different, and it's the one thing I love about this business. I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about being a leader. And all of y'all are on, everybody that's on this, in this group, y'all are leaders. If you have sponsored one person, you are a leader of that one person. But there's so many things that go into being a leader, that you have to have humility. You have to have gratefulness that you have a person on your team that's willing to do this with you. That you have there's all these different characteristics that you need to have. So I wanted to share with you something that's been on my heart about being a leader. And I took notes, y'all. I know y'all are surprised that I took notes, because usually I am a off the cuff person. So I want to talk to you first about, as a leader, and I know y'all heard this, that a leader sets the pace for their team, and you sponsoring people, and you're out doing the work, and you're out doing all these things, that you set the pace. Well, you know what? We, as your diamonds, we have given you the tools that you need to set the pace for your team. You're out there, you're doing the tracker, y'all, is, to me, it's genius. It is, we have come up with something to help you grow your business. There is no doubt you do that tracker and you will grow your business. No doubt about it. Okay. So we've given you this tool, but did y'all know that also, as a leader, you set the tone? You are setting the tone for your business. And y'all, we have this amazing opportunity, but it is a weird business. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a weird, we are all our own boss. Okay. So think about this. Nobody actually works for you. Okay. And I don't work for, Alicia's my sponsor. She is not my boss. I don't work for Alicia. So I think some of y'all need to hear that. Some of y'all need to hear that your team, they are all their own bosses. They don't work for you. Okay. Being a leader is inspiring them and coming along with them and helping them where they want to lock arms with you and run with you. Okay. So I hope y'all are hearing this along the way, that we are hoping that this is inspiring for them. But y'all also, I know this, but again, this is a different kind of business. We all are our own boss. We set the pace. We have, I know for me personally, that I like to do a 90-day run. That is how I personally like to run my business. I like to run as hard as I can for 90 days. And then I just take a break. Because I know myself. I know that I will get burnout, and then my break will be longer if I don't catch it. So I have to do like a 90-day. So that's personally how I like to run. So in this business, I'm trying to get through, I'm watching my words. So if y'all are watching me like Kim Haw around, I'm trying to be careful so I don't hurt anybody's feelings. I don't like to hurt people's feelings. So anyway, so we're our own unique business. We have our own team that we're working in. I know that through this business, y'all, this business is so different because people come and go. You get, maybe your points dipped. Maybe you've got people that leave. I know that early on, I came to grips with the people leaving. I don't know if you've come to grips with it yet. And honestly, when I share Plexus with people, and they decide to sign up with somebody else, honestly, y'all, it stings a little bit, but then I bless and release it. I came to grips. Do y'all know how I came to grips with it? I pray every day over my business. I pray every day over y'all. Every day I pray that God will bring me people that need Plexus, that he brings me people that I can bless, that I can help, that I can lock arms with. But then I also pray, it's like the prayer of Jabez. I also pray that God protect my business and protect myself and keep the crazy away. And so when they sign up for somebody else, I have to trust that God is keeping the crazy away from me. And so I kind of bless and release. It hurts, but God knows better than I did. And y'all, I'm an ambassador. I have to trust that God took care of me. He has followed along. He has been faithful all along the way. So I need y'all to come to grips with that first. That's one of the first things that usually happens when you're sharing Plexus at the beginning. But then as you're growing your team, y'all, through the year, and Jana and Amber and Steph and I can all tell you, your points are like this. Your point, depending on when the month is it summer? Is it New Year's? Is it Christmas? Is it the holidays? Y'all, it is not like this. Or is it this? I'm trying to think of how which way you are seeing it in the camera. That makes it go like a graph, like all the way up. It is not a constant, I hit 100 points last month, and this month I was 125, and next month I'm going to be 150, and it's going to keep going that way. It doesn't. It's like this. It's up and down with people. So I need you not, as a leader, you have people on your team. You cannot let that depress your team. You might have a chance to where I had somebody tell me one time, you get upset about something, sit and cry about it or get mad about it. And then after, give yourself 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, and then get up and it's done. It's kind of like in the Bible, the parable where the guy shakes off his sandals when he leaves the city. And you just have to be mentally okay, I'm done with that. I gotta then move on, because you are setting the tone for your team. So here's part of what I wanted to share with y'all. Keep positive with your team. You want to share you are doing great. We can do this. You want to be authentic, but you know what? They can do the business. They can do this. You get them plugged into our Building Freedom. You get them plugged into Your Health and Wellness, the ATMs, all the systems that we have going on. Get them plugged in, lock arms with them and help them, and they can do that. But you got to stay positive, and your team reflects, they mirror your attitude. If you are down and depressed, they are going to be down and depressed. They mirror that attitude. So I'm going to share with you my point of view. Not that I want y'all to take this way, that I think that y'all are children. I don't think that at all. But I think of it as me as a parent with my own kids. Okay. Not that I think y'all are my children, but thinking of it as my own children. It is raining right now. I can hear it pouring down rain. Okay. So let's say there is the tornado signs go off, which happens a lot here in Texas. I know as a parent that I can't be like, oh my God, the tornado signs are going off, and we gotta hurry up. Everybody's freaking out. Because what will that do? That will cause my kids to freak out. They're looking at me for comfort. They're looking at me for leadership. They're looking at me to guide them and to help them. So what I do instead is I'm like, okay, the sirens are going off. Let's grab your game. Let's grab your water bottle. Let's get some pillows. Buddy will sing some songs. I might be scared, but I'm not going to panic and freak out in front of them. Okay. So I'm going to be calm and cool and collective. But I will tell you, since you're on this call, and if you're thinking, well, what do I do when my points are down? Or what do I do when I have a situation and I want to freak out? You go up, you contact your sponsor and you call them and you're like, I need some advice. I need help. I need whatever, but you're positive, you're authentic, be true, be your authentic self. But don't share that negative downline. Be positive with them, but call your upline and reach out to them. But I will tell you, if some of y'all are really down low for me, if you finally get to me, I'm going to let you complain, and we'll wallow, we'll cry together. And then after a while, I'm going to tell you, let's shake our shoes off and let's put on our happy pants and our positive pants, or whatever it's called. And we've got to mentally change that attitude, because you have control of that. You actually have control of your attitude. A lot of times you have to tell yourself, okay, I'm done. It's time to be happy about this. But I wanted to share with y'all that you have the ability to inspire your team. You have the ability to be positive, and think about that. Think about that as a leader. What kind of environment, what kind of tone, what kind of culture do you want to set with your team? Do y'all want to set it as, I know for us, I know when I meet, I have Amber and Jana and Steph and I are all on this thread together, and we are positive. We are excited. We have problems that come up, and then we text each other or voice text, but we're also like, we can do this. The mentality is we can do this. And one more thing about all of this before I pass it off over to Jana is that you also have to remember where your team is. Where your team is, I don't want to use the word mature wise, because it's not a maturity thing. It's just where they are in the business. So don't expect your newbie or your silver if you are a Ruby and senior Ruby to be at the same mindset you are. They're brand new. Think of them as like the little babies that are just born, the newbies. They just signed on. They haven't really grasped the concept of everything that's going on, and they're looking to you for leadership. They're looking to you for guidance. And a lot of times they're looking for you to tell them how to do this business. I went this week personally, I randomly grabbed 10 people on our team. And I mean our team, people on this call. I guarantee you I grabbed your name. There's 10 of you that I grabbed. And several of you have people on your team that are silvers, or maybe you have a level 1 silver, or you have people giving you points each month. Like they're sponsoring people, they're bringing in VIPs that you have not encouraged to join you on the business side. And they're looking for that guidance. They're looking for you to reach out to them because they probably have no clue, and just say, hey, you're silver, and that's great. Is there anything I can do? Oh, also, we have this page over here that's straight up for business builders. It is for people interested in earning enough money to covering the cost of their products, or dreaming big and making that Hawaii trip or the Emerald Extravaganza, and encouraging them to join us on this page and getting them plugged in. Because I'm trying to think of, if they're not on this page, they're missing out on everything we have going on, the Your Health and Wellness and the ATM method and all of these, the pink, what do we call, Jana, the pink message, the pink event. Pink 15.
Pink 15.
Pink 15, there it is. But they're missing out on that unless you bring them in and invite them to join us on all of this. So anyway, that is my heart. I hope and pray that y'all have accepted it with love and kindness and not get your feelings hurt at all on this. But it's just something that was on my heart that I wanted to share with y'all, all of y'all. And now it's Jana's turn to talk about the Pink 15. Did I say that right?
All right. Thank you, Sundee. I think that was so needed. I think we often forget that we get to set the mood. We get to set the environment. We get to set the tone for our team. So I think that's so important that we do remember that. So thank you, Sundee. That was great. And so we do want to talk to you tonight. I say we because I have a sidekick that's going to help me with that. I hope she's on. I'm looking for her. Are you on, Randa?
I'm here.
Yay, Randa's on. Okay. So Randa's my sidekick tonight. She's going to help me with this. We mentioned this a little bit last week, but we want to talk to you more about this. So if you don't have a pen and paper, grab it right now. If you need to, if you're going to put it on your computer, that's fine too. But you guys, I want us to wrap our head around these because you're on here because you want to grow a business. I assume that's why you're on this call. So I want to give you a tool that is simple, effective, and you can do it tomorrow. All right. So I'm going to give you that tool tonight so that we go into Magic Week and you have no idea what it would do for your business if you would wrap your mind around Pink 15 messenger events. You can call them whatever you want to. I don't care if you call them Pink 15. You can call them whatever. I don't care. You can come up with your own name. We are calling it Pink 15 because, well, it's Plexus Pink and they are 15-minute messenger events. But I want to share with you what we have done for you as a team and the tools that we are literally just putting in your lap. So many of you have not taken advantage of this. You are not understanding this. And so we are going to cover it again. So what is this? Again, it's a 15-minute messenger event. So let me just give you a rundown of exactly what that would look like, because I do better giving examples and learning by examples than I do trying to explain the concept behind it. So let's say tomorrow, I'm talking to 2 or 3 people and I say, you know what? Hey, I'm going to be doing a 15-minute messenger event tonight. I'm going to throw you in that chat. So what that would look like is I'd go to Facebook, I would go to Messenger, and I would put, let's see, I would put Amber, Lynn, and Sundee. I've been talking to them. They're going to be my next rock stars. I'm going to put them in that group chat. And then I'm going to go over to, drum roll, please, the amazing template page that the fabulous Randa Blackley has set up for us, with every 15-minute messenger event you could ever imagine in one place. She has all of it there. All of the graphics you could ever need, all of the content that you could ever need, and it's all very organized, very well, I mean, just very well done to where it is so simple. That's why I tell you, you can do this tomorrow night. Who is committed after hearing this? I want to know if you are committed to doing one this week. I want to see your hands if you are like, I can do this week. I'm going to tell you another tool to make it even easier. Grab a buddy on this call, grab 2 buddies on this call, and let's do these together. All right, so it's ideally you want at least 5 guests on the call, approximately. You can maybe have 3 or 4, but 5 ensures that you will have some interaction. You really don't want to go past 15 or 20 people. At that point, you're getting too many people on the messenger event. So aim for 5 to, I don't know, I'm gonna say 20. You know, if you go a little less or a little over, that's fine. But that's why I tell you to grab a buddy. So if I've got Amber, Lynn, and Sundee as my guests tomorrow night, I may go over and grab Ashley and say, hey, do this with me. Let's do this together. Do you have 3 people you can add to it as well? And we can do this together. There's power in numbers. And you guys, you're just gonna want a little bit bigger of a group in the messenger event, and it just makes it a whole lot easier, right? So grab a buddy, and I challenge you to do one by the end of this week. I think once you do one, you're gonna go, oh my gosh, I could do like 2 or 3 of these a week. And I think you're going to realize I can do these with my team. I can pull those people that are like stumped because they're like, I don't know what to do. I keep posting and I keep posting. Then tell them about this. Get them and you do a messenger event with them. They are so easy. So I want to, first of all, as I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to let Randa share a little bit more of how she has set up this page. When we get off the call tonight, you will see a post from me on Building Freedom 22 with the link to go join the page. And there's 48 of us on here. So I expect, I would say probably 10 of you are already on the page. So I expect at least 38 requests to join the page that Randa has worked so hard to set up for you. It's literally handing this system over to you to where you copy and paste, like, that's it. All right. So I expect to see a whole lot of requests to join. So that will be on there tonight. So Randa, I would want, first of all, everybody give Randa a hand. Like, she has worked extremely hard on this, went way above and beyond what I asked her to do, honestly. So Randa, I'd love for you just to share a little bit of how you set it up. For those people who are like, what am I looking at? Tell them a little bit more what they're going to be seeing when they go to the page so that they can understand it.
Yeah. So first of all, you said there were like 48 or 49 people on the call. And I just went and looked at our Pink 15 Messenger event page, and we have 22 members only. So, I mean, I understand you guys kind of being a little scared to try it out, but I mean, you need to get on the page at least and check it out to see why you're afraid of it. Get on the page, and that way you have access to it. But yeah, so Jana asked me, to set everything up. And I was like, well, do we want this in Word document form? Because I'm old school. That's kind of how I work, is I like a good doc that I can just pull from my computer and copy and paste what I need from it. And I know that's how a lot of you guys function, but there's all these, new things. So one of the new things that we're also kind of attaching to this page is boards. It's an app that you get, and it's you can have it on your phone. You can also have it on your desktop. And Marla and her sister Tanya, that I was chatting with them a couple of days ago, and Marla was a huge help in connecting me with her sister, because apparently Tanya is the board's queen and has mastered this. So she's going to be helping me out because I was having a little problem kind of navigating the boards a little bit. Just wasn't used to it. So she's going to be trying to get things over to the boards app, and y'all, it's so super easy. I mean, you just go to the app and you just copy and paste it on your phone. You could literally sit in the car line at school or whatever, in the bank, in the deposit line at the bank or whatever, and you could do a 15-minute chat from your phone because you have that boards app, because all of these messenger events will be hopefully uploaded to that app eventually. Tanya does work a full-time job, but she is going to be helping me get everything transferred over to that app. But in the meantime, the Pink 15 Messenger event page has everything. It is fully loaded. It has the bacon bits, the sour cream, and the chives, y'all. It has it all. I don't know if you've been on there yet. Does anybody want to see just a quick view of the page? Because I can share my screen. I can give you guys a quick tour if you would like to see, but it's pretty straightforward.
I think that would be great. And Randa, also, you can just to clarify, they don't need the boards app though, correct? Like everything else is still in just a Word document, and the graphics are there. So some of you that are like, another app, I don't know, I'm scared. Don't worry, if you have the boards app, it's going to make it a little bit easier, but everything is there without you getting the boards app. Like literally you can go do this messenger event right now, and it's going to stay that way. So Randa, do you mind really quick sharing your screen? I think for some of us, we're such visual learners that it would be very helpful for them to see it and you explain it, and then they'll know exactly what they're looking at. So Amber, does she need to be made host to share her screen?
Yeah, probably. Hang on.
Yeah, it says host disabled participants.
Do we trust Randa to be host?
I don't
Listen,
know.
Okay,
I
it says you're
closed
the host now.
Okay, I closed down all the bad stuff, so you guys can't see it. Okay, all right. Yeah, can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, so this is it. It's called Pink 15 Messenger Events, and Jana, there's all kinds of requests pouring in. So we now have 25 members. Very good, y'all. All right, so it's basically pretty straightforward. You can either scroll down and find everything that way. I updated this graphic. I had posted one kind of like it the other day, and then I looked at it and I was like, no, that looks like we're going to talk about all of these things in 15 minutes. So I took the 15-minute thing out. This is just a really fun graphic to send to your people, or maybe post in a post on Facebook of just, hey, which one of these do you want to chat about? It just kind of shows their options there of what they would like their 15-minute chat to be about. So there's that. If you want it, you don't have to use it, but anyway. But it's basically just, you go to the files tab, and I have uploaded pretty much anything and everything. This one it's a limited supply, just because it's limited to the time of year that we are in. So it can go for fall, or it can also go towards Thanksgiving. And then probably we'll do one for Christmas. But this one's hot. 'Tis the season. You want to grab that right now and do that this week. Nutrition, Joyome, thyroid focused, cravings, how to get your Plexus products for free, gut health, reset and triplex, inflammation and ease, and then one on mental health and your microbiome. And then let me just open this document, see if it'll let me do that. All right. So when you open the document, no, let me do it this way. When you open the document, you're going to have all the verbiage there, plus the little pictures. It just shows you in what order they come in. And I gave it a title, y'all. Y'all can name it whatever you want to. It doesn't matter. But you can see how it's got all the verbiage there with the pictures. And one thing I want to say too, I just noticed I didn't do it in this one. In a lot of them, I tried to put in there the little blurb about, please refrain from commenting until the end. We'll take questions at the end. If you don't say that at the very beginning, you're going to have a chat blowing up and you're going to have some very unhappy people. Or not unhappy, but just, it's going to be annoying. So I'll try to go back and put the little blurb in there, but I've tried to put it at the beginning of almost every one of them, just to remind the people of, just hold off your comments until the very end. And that way it goes quicker and you don't have to stop and answer questions or feel like you're ignoring somebody. But anyway, so you just see it's very, very simple. We have all of the posts numbered for you, so you know exactly what order you're going in. And then just for safety measures, even though you have all of the photos in the document, I went ahead and uploaded the pictures into the media file. So they're all in their own album there. So you click on albums and there they all are, the pictures that goes with all the verbiage, just in case for whatever reason, it's not letting you copy and paste it directly from the document or whatever. So but yeah, y'all, I mean, that's pretty much it. Does anybody have any questions about the page while I'm on here?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I mean, I love this. This is fabulous. So tell me how the boards app is different than is it just the same stuff in a different place, a different way to access it? Is it easier to copy paste? Do you copy paste? How does that, and maybe that's
yeah. So I mean, it's even easier than copying and pasting. There's a little button in the top right. Let's see. I need to get up here. How do I get up here? I need this to go away. I need to add it. I can't get my little thing to go away. If I can get this to move, then I can show you. I can go up here and add. Let's see. Let me see if I can go to it. Yeah, so like how you hold your finger over something and it copies and pastes it. So like here's our mental health and microbiome board. And you can see how everything is individual. You can click on individually each thing. Up here in the top right, let me move this down. You just click on this, Terry, copy to clipboard in one click, and it's copied.
Copied, and then you drop it into the messenger event?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes. And then you can move on to your next message.
Okay.
So you can see over here, there's all these different boards. So here's the fall chat, complete with pictures and verbiage. And so, yeah, you just click on everything individually. It's just, I kind of picture, it's like a cork board, with your little push pins. It's just, everything's pinned for you. It's really awesome.
Randa,
Hey, Randa, in my boards, I have like my birthday message. So I just go click it and send it to the people that I'm sending it to on their birthdays. So you don't have to retype or copy and paste. You just click it and go put them in Messenger. So every day I send the same birthday message to everybody. It's very cool and fast.
Awesome.
Randa, this is Marla. Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Another way to share it is when you have the boards app on your phone, if you go to the messenger event and click like you're going to type, then that app, the board app is right there in your texting thread, and it actually is right there just to send. So you don't have to go back and forth. You can literally be in the messenger event.
Oh,
and connect
Yeah.
to your
See, I
board.
didn't even know that. I haven't done it yet. That's awesome.
It's way easy.
Do
Yeah.
we have to add this to our boards, or is it already there if we get the app because we say, oh, we have Randa's board?
So Marla, help me on this, but you just have to type in your email, right, to request the board, and then it like drops it into your board. So is that right,
Yeah.
Marla?
Yeah. When Tanya made a board for our team, then she would send the link for us to join that board. So
Kinda
then we're
like-
all sharing the same board and you don't have to recreate it.
Kind of like Google, if somebody shared a Google document with me on Google Drive, kind of.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's not. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I'll figure it out. Well, maybe.
Thank
But
you.
I mean, it's very
Randa.
similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. if
Hey,
y'all-
I just want to say thank you, first of all, to Jana for like spearheading this, and then Randa and Tanya. Like, this is awesome. And I saw while Randa was talking, all those people were requesting to be added to the page. It's great content, you guys. So get in there and dig around in it, and you'll see the content. It's so good. So thank you guys so much for all your time and effort.
And let me just reiterate, I'm gonna personally get the boards app because I've heard so many great things about it. And I'm fairly tech friendly, but if you are not, don't let all the boards app scare you. The content is right there. Everything you can copy paste, you can save the picture, drop the picture. So don't let that scare you as well. It's all there. It's ready for you to use. Like if you want to do one tomorrow morning, go for it, do it. I will mention there's one other thing on that page that I know it's on there, Randa, is that call that you posted the link to that goes a little bit more into detail. It's another Jewel that did this, and there's a whole like a 30-minute call that you can watch where she really walks you through these events and how to do them. A couple little tips I would give you is that you can customize these. So if you know your audience and you know that there's something in particular somebody needs to hear and it's not in the content that's on our template page, then put it in there, add it in there. You can customize this to fit your audience. So like, I know David's on here. If we have a group that's all men, I'm gonna really customize it. I'm gonna find men's testimonies. I'm gonna make this a little different. So tweak it for your audience. And then the other thing is, there was one other thing and now I just lost my train of thought. Anyway, the beauty of these, they can be done from anywhere. Like Randa said, you can do them in the carpool line. You can do them sitting in the bathtub, as long as you're not going live. You can do them literally from anywhere. And so I just want to reiterate that they are so easy. Get the people there. This goes back, I talk about this all the time, adding people to our Your Health and Wellness page to utilize the ATM method, or, you don't ask. You just say, hey, I want to add you to this messenger event tonight. If they don't want to be on there, they will tell you no. But if you ask, they're probably not going to respond. They're going to be very hesitant, or they're just going to say, no, not tonight. So don't ask, just go ahead and add them. If they want to leave, they can leave. No skin off my back. It's okay. We have other methods. That's what's so great. We have the ATM method. We have other things to draw people in. And then, I know the one tip that I loved that I saw was, say I'm going to do one tomorrow night. So Ashley and I are doing one tomorrow night. I've thrown Amber and Sundee and Lynn into, they're my guest. Tomorrow morning, I am throughout the day. I'm not going to like fill up the chat and make it busy because that will annoy the crud out of people. But one thing I would encourage you to do is to drop a poll in there. In Messenger, you can create a little poll. So you can say, what are you struggling with the most? Or what are your health goals? And you can type, energy, better sleep, weight loss, and let them take a poll. When they have a say in it and they realize, hey, I get to vote on this, I get to vote on what I hear about tonight, they're much more likely to tune in. So I loved that little tip. You're gonna get a much better interest. They're going to have more interest to tune in for that. So who's excited? And who is going to do them this week? Who's going to do one this week? All right. I'm excited. I'm going to hold you to it. Okay.
Okay,
You
I
need to
know
move
this
on.
is spur of the moment, but I kind of want to do a contest with how many pink 15s could be done this week. So
Well, I say we up the points. We give some big old points this week for anybody who does pink 15 events. What do y'all think, Fab Four?
I
think
love
we
that.
should-
I think I'm
Okay.
still going to do a contest. I'd love to do, I'm going to make a post just for the Building Freedom where you can pop in there, like, we'll make it, you know, how many people did you have in your group and that kind of thing, but we'll do it. And I'll do some kind of fun giveaway. Okay. Well, I'll have to figure out, I'm thinking off the top of my head that I'm like, I want to do a contest for this because this would be fun. You can get multiple entries in and you get more points, y'all. I know everybody's wanting to get those points in.
And yes, this counts as an online event. And we, for this week, especially this week only, we will be raising the points for those. So watch for that. All right, guys. So now the moment everybody's been waiting for, let's find out who the big winners were this past week. So here oh, you're winning a $5 Starbucks gift card. Getting a little colder. We need some coffee. All right. So here we go. Are we ready?
Okay, my team came in fourth this week. See, it's anybody's ball game. We were first last week and the week before. So we're fourth this week, but I'm not discouraged at all. Y'all have done amazing. I love the fact that I still have everyone on my team that's inputting points. So I love that we all still, it's a team effort. It really is. It's a team effort to get your stuff in. And I love it. I have a great team this week. And this week we have new people in the top places. I'm so excited. Okay, so our third place person is Christiana with 595. And second place was Jan with 690. And our number one, I believe, is a new person on my team. I'm so excited. Sherry James with 700 points. I think it's her birthday today, is it not? Or was that yesterday? I think it's today. So Sherry, what an awesome birthday. So Sherry, share with us real quick what you did this week to help you raise those points. She's still on. I saw that she was on. Does she have to hop off?
Yeah, I don't see her name listed over here anymore.
She
I don't
was
think she's on.
We'll continue to go. And when she hops, I'm going to text her. And when she hops back on, hopefully she can hop back on. We'll let her give what she did this week to get more points. But we'll go on to team number 3.
It's Legacy Builders. Number 3. So this last week, I'm really, really proud because we had 11 people that increased their points from last week. And that is awesome. And I'm telling you, like the points, like the chat this week, there were a few in particular that on my mind that they're like, you know what? I haven't really been, using the tracker as much, and they printed it out and I'm like, it really helps. It does. And I had so many more, using it, as not just like in your head, because sometimes you do that, like you just use it in your head, but there's something with putting your pen to paper and writing it down and actually seeing. And I just had, I could just feel and just see and hear the mindset shift in a lot of them. And so I'm really proud and excited. So way to go, team. I'm very proud of you guys. Our top earners, Dawn Hill is the top earner. She had some meetings tonight, so she couldn't be on. But Sue McCain came in second. Way to go, Sue. And then Lacey Hull, they were close. But I know this is like last minute, but Sue, since Dawn's not on, would you mind just sharing a couple things? Sorry, because I hate that too.
Dude, you
put on
didn't
the spot.
even warn me.
I know, I'm sorry.
Rude. Sure. My Billy Joe actually called me last night. I've been busy with Matthew, and she's like, "Did you know you had 5 people that ordered this month that didn't order last month?" And I was like, well, I knew of one because I actually went to her house, so did some customer service that way and shared the collagen. But the 5 people that signed or ordered, guess what? Got a card. Sent them a card. So
Way to go.
it does make a difference by using that sheet and sending out cards.
That's good customer service.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. Thank you, Sue. All right, guys, let's see who's going to be number 2.
Here, hold on real quick.
Okay.
Sherry hopped on, so because I want to keep the excitement going, but let's let Sherry go ahead. And Sherry, I believe it's your birthday, is it not? Happy birthday. And you were our top person on our team this week. You wanna share
Hi.
what you did this week to get those top points?
Okay, unfortunately, I had COVID in my family, but I did not get it. It was negative on me. So I normally don't get to any of hardly any. I get maybe 1 or 2 power hours, but I got 4 power hours. I got 2 VIPs. I reached out to many of my level 1s that I hardly ever do. And that's a fault on me. I need to get more into customer care. And when Stephanie Erkson said that, customer care, I'm like, okay, I really got to get on the tail on that. I'm a 1st grade teacher. I have 21 students. I'm busy. My time is very short, but I have a passion to do this business. It has done nothing but change my life health-wise in 5 different areas. So I'm so grateful. And when I can, of course, I just got home from a fall fest tonight, our school hosted, and all of us teachers were responsible for doing different things. So I just literally walked in the door. So I attended 4 power hours. I have 2 VIPs. I did 2 corporate, a book club and a motivational Monday. So I really worked in spite of not being, able to teach at school because there's a policy. Even if just a family member has COVID, then I have to stay home. So I utilize that, and I got 700 points this week.
I am so proud of you, Sherry. That's why I really wanted, this is the first time you've been our number 1. So I really wanted to share with you. I love it when we have new people that get announced. And thank y'all for letting my team sneak back in and so get the top. Okay, I know y'all are dying to know between the 2 sisters, which one came in second and which one came in first.
We're in second place, you guys. But I have a cardboard cutout of myself. Y'all, I can't remember which one already said this, if it was Stephanie or Sundee. I think it was Stephanie. I saw so much growth in so many people this week in your points. And I saw people stepping out and trying new things on the tracker. And that's something I want to encourage you guys to do this week. I had a tracker right here somewhere, but if there is something on that tracker that you have yet to put any points next to, put some points next to it this week. I mean, actually do the thing. Don't just put points next to it. But whatever it is that you're waiting to do, give it a shot. Give it a try. One of these events, these 15-minute events, do a reel, whatever it may be. But whatever is keeping you from doing it, just do it, right? I don't love Nike a whole lot, but just do it. It's a great motto. But we're all going to win free shoes. So my highest point earner this week is Susan Butler. Susan's not on tonight. She had some company come by. Sherry made her first reel last week. That's awesome. Sherry had some company. Susan had some company come by. But my second place earner is the one and only Terry Paxton. And Terry grew her points this week by almost 100 points from last week. So, and your points have been like this really steady climb I'm seeing, Terry, on your tracker. So tell us a little bit about your week.
Well, first of all, I just got to say, Sherry, you go, you first grade teacher. I just typed,
Yes.
that's how I'm telling you, that's when I launched my business, when I was teaching, and I used to have sticky notes all over my desk throughout the day of things that I needed to do for Plexus. Of course, not taking attention away from my students, but I'm just telling, maybe a little bit, but I'm just telling you, good for you, because I know what that takes, and you are a rock star. Good job. So, I was looking at my tracker, trying to figure out where did my points grow this time. And one of them, obviously, which is a no-brainer, was like, I got a new VIP this week. So duh, there's 150 points, which is super nice. But that VIP person was somebody who I've been talking to for a long time. And it was like, oh, the funnel just happened to, she just happened to drip out at the right time. So it was that relationship that I'd been pouring into. And a lot of that relationship was not only it, you know what, Sherry, she's a former parent, a parent of a former student, now that I think about it, but it wasn't always just Plexus that we were talking about. It was about kids and about life and that kind of thing. But a lot of, not a lot, some of my points grew also from past customers. And I started making myself be intentional, and there's that word, about reaching out to some of those folks that had not ordered in a while and introducing them to Reset. And some of them are like, no, thank you. Some of them obviously just kind of ignore you, and that's fine too, but at least you've dripped on them. But one of them wanted Reset again, or not again, but wanted to try Reset because they'd been kind of watching from behind the scenes. And really what I think has made a difference this week, and I'm telling you, my life has been upside down, bonkers busy with building this house and selling and cleaning and all the things. But instead of beating myself up when I couldn't get things done, I just told myself I was going to do one thing every day. And that gave myself that freedom to know that, okay, you didn't have, yes, I have this beautiful tracker sheet, which I love, which is a great template to have ideas to work on. But if I didn't get to all of them, I knew that I could at least check off one thing, whether it was making a reel, whether it was, writing a letter, whatever. But I think, and I've said this a million times, I love when Bob Heilig says, raise the bar, just not raise the bar. We have the bar so high, when we don't hit it, I personally beat myself up. So I lower the bar, not to take things away that I still need to do, but just know that when I am successful with one thing, then my brain starts thinking, oh, that was good. Let's try another. Let's try another. And so doing one thing a day turned into doing a couple things a day because I was successful at those things. So that would be my tip. Set yourself up for one thing a day and be consistent with that. And that one thing a day becomes more than one thing a day. Do the next right thing. That's I need a t-shirt that says that. Do the next right thing. So yes, I will share my verbiage. I'll have to kind of go back and look because it was earlier in the week when that gal asked about Reset again. So yes, I will share that, Laura.
Can you put that on the Building Freedom page?
Yeah, I'll put it in the Building Freedom. Yep.
Okay, perfect.
You bet.
All right, let's hear it for the pink tide. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. All right, guys, I'm super, super proud of you. I see some people rolling their eyes, but I can't help it if we won this week. I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to do, but the pink tide rolled all over you this week. Hey, I have to brag while I can. This is only our second time to win, all right? So,
wait, who rolled their eyes? Can't roll their
I'm not gonna
eyes.
say, but I saw a few little eyes roll a little bit.
Shame,
It's okay.
shame.
I might have rolled my eyes a time or two in the past myself. It's all right. All right. So I'm proud of my team. We have worked really hard this week. It has been a busy week, just a lot of activity going. So I want to recognize my top people. really in fourth place is Julie Dill. I don't know if she's on here, but yay, Julie. Julie had, hang on, I wrote it down, 625 points. That is really fourth place. Terry Bowling, the one and only Terry Bowling, had 690 points. And then what I'm calling second place, and I'll tell you why, is Amber Kidd with 905 points. And only because the other people are making me, I was actually the top earner for my team. So there you go, you have that. And what did I do? Y'all, I worked my little tail off. I did several personal meetups with people at coffee shops. I did trainings with them. I met with them and their potentials. I have done more welcome calls than I can shake a stick at. So if you are not doing welcome calls, you are missing out. And it is all in the Building Freedom page. Go to guides and look under welcome calls. The verbiage is there and they are fantastic. They're actually incredibly fun. The moment somebody joins, you should be doing a welcome call with them. Get them on the phone with your upline with someone. The verbiage is there. Like, you don't have to make up a thing, kind of like our Pink 15 event. Everything is there. And you guys, they are so fun because you get to know this brand new person. Instead of it just being a name in your back office, you actually get to put the face with the name. You get to find out why they started Plexus. You get to help figure out, products for them, give them a regimen. But then at the very end, you get to plant the seed about the business. And so who doesn't want to do that? You guys, most of us are accidental business builders. Somebody planted the seed with us. So get on the call with your new people and plant that seed. But the verbiage is there of how to do it, where it's not aggressive, where it's not threatening to them, but they hang up feeling like they are part of a community. They leave that phone call. Y'all, they're 15, 20 minutes. I've done them in parking lots. You can do them from anywhere. If you are not doing them, I'm telling you, we need to up the points for those suckers because they are good and they are powerful. So I know Amber also, since she is second place, Amber actually has strep throat, so she cannot talk this week, but I wanted to share a little bit. Amber she enrolled her first VIP of the month. She attended a lot of power hours and she sent out those 10 cards. Great customer care. So I just wanted to mention that as well. So good job, team. I will get you your $5 Starbucks gift card. And again, it is
Hey,
anyone's game.
one more thing to say before we move to the next thing. Real quick, to give everybody, if you're like me, I'm very competitive. And so I'm like, I need a goal to shoot for. So I want to know which each team's top person was. So my team's top person was Sherry. She had 700 points. So Steph and Amber and Gina, what was the number that y'all should be shooting for? This is your goal. This is how you get the top 3.
Mine, well, Amber Kidd this week was 905. I had 1,050. So
well, and really compare this next week to your last week of September, because you're going to add in all your monthly points too. So this next week, our team's points can be like the points in this contest can be massive, which hopefully then translate into point growth in our back office.
So
like
Terry,
all of the
Terry,
deals
how
listed
many did you
under.
have?
I had 655. And the funny thing is I started using next week's tracker with all the reach out stuff and then I'm like, wait, that's not right. Cause I had like 1 billion points from reaching out to people to invite them to the event. So then I had to subtract those because I'm like, nope, that's next week's points.
I will tell
So,
y'all there's
yeah.
not a perfect time to
No, there's
upload
not.
that tracker.
I mean,
because so many people want it on Sunday because it actually starts Sunday
Right.
through Saturday. But then if I upload it on Sunday, people need to print it out on Monday, and I've deleted the last one. Yeah, there's
no, I'm just saying my points this last week for 10-16 were 655.
So, and yeah, we know that next week is going to be more because it's
Yeah, that's what I guess I was
normal,
saying.
just a normal week. This is
Yeah.
middle of the month. to give y'all some goals to shoot for. Okay, that's all I wanted.
All right, before we close out, I want to turn this back over to Randa just one more time quickly, because several of you had questions about the Pink 15. And since all of you are going to do one this week, I want her to make sure she has all your questions answered. So Randa, go ahead.
Yeah, so 2 questions that I've received is how to get the verbiage from the boards app now that you're on the boards app. So I just went and quickly posted all of the links to the chats that have been uploaded to the boards app to date. And I think there's 3. We're going to continue to add more, but I just posted those to the Pink 15 page. So they're there for you. And you basically just click on the link. It'll ask for your email. And then once you've entered in your email and it sees that you have the app, it'll just drop it to your own board. So and then there was a question of, is this for potentials? Is this, these messenger chats, is it for potentials or for VIPs? These are mainly for potentials. There are a few, like one, how to get your products for free. That would be for your newbies that just join, how to show them how to get their products paid for. And then I think there's another one that is business oriented. So there's a couple for already VIPs, but it's mainly for your prospects. So I think that was it. Are there any other questions that I
do have a
missed?
question. I just saw those links in the Pink 15. Do we have to click on each one in order to get that? Or if we click on one, will it say, oh, do you want all of them?
They are separate. Yeah, you have
Okay.
to click on them separately. Yeah, it's its
Okay.
own board.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha. Perfect. Thanks.
I just want to say one more thing before we get off tonight. I just want to thank you guys. Thank you for being patient with us. We were talking this week how this whole contest and all this came about. This is very original. We didn't copy it from anyone. That's the reason the tracker changes every week. But thank you for being patient with us. I also want to address one more thing that came up this week with someone. When you look at that tracker, and I know Terry briefly mentioned this, don't let that tracker overwhelm you. Don't look at that tracker and think, I'm supposed to be doing everything on this tracker. No, you are supposed to be looking at that tracker and thinking, okay, what one thing, what 2 things, what can I grab from there that I can get done today, or I can do this week to move my business in the right direction. If you're looking at that tracker and you're just shutting down because you're like, I can't do all this, then you're not looking at it the right way, and you need to shift your thinking. So make sure you're doing that. We don't want anybody overwhelmed. The tracker is designed to give you ideas on how to grow your business. Again, not on how to win this contest, even though that will happen and that'll help. Our ultimate goal is to grow your business. So that's the goal. So your team, your business. So when you look at the tracker, what on there do you need to do to grow your business today, to grow your business? All right. So keep that in mind. But Amber, thank you for always updating the tracker. I know that's a fun job. And Sundee, you did a fantastic job tonight.
Hey,
So
Gina, can I just say something? As I'm looking at this tracker, I mean, again, I get overwhelmed sometimes, and it's like, there's probably only 1 or 2 things on there that I don't have a lot of control over. I cannot go today and wave a magic wand and get a new VIP. I probably can't develop a silver. I can't do those things, but 9 out of 10 of those, or 99% of those, are things that I can do, that I have control over. And I love knowing that. And if we do those things, then that other thing will happen. It might not happen immediately, but it's going to lead to that. And that's what I love about these tasks. It's like so many of these things, like I said, 99% of these things on this tracker are things that we can do, that we have 1,000,000% control over. We can't, and the itty bitty one that we don't have control over is going to happen sooner or later when we do the other 99%. And we don't have to do 99% every single day. That's what I love about that. So anyway, I'm just,
and that's how we designed it. When
It
we
was
got
beautiful.
together, when we got together, it was the goals that we put on there, the tasks that we put on there was designed to where you can grab it today and go do something. You can move your business forward today by doing these tasks. So I love it.
And I hope you guys keep on track of your trackers. That's a funny sentence. Track your trackers. If you haven't already, that's okay, but hang on to them moving forward. And that way you can look back. And when you had a really great week in the past, you can look back and see what you did. And then also people that are in your downline that are on your team, when they submit their trackers, keep an eye on them. Look and see what they're doing so that you can help them grow their business.
Yep.
Did anybody else have anything? Questions for
I was
Randa?
gonna ask about
Yeah.
the boards, because I haven't heard of that until today. Maybe I have, but I haven't processed it until today, what the boards can be utilized for. So I heard Lynn say like she has a board for like the birthday message. And I was just wondering if we had anywhere where we've compiled things like that, like Terry was saying, verbiage for kind of reaching back out to people about reset. Is there like a place where we could go and find a bunch of templates for messenger events like this? Not just that though, but also like, I don't know, good follow-up messages, anything like that. Where could we find
Well,
more?
real quick,
templates for
I know that
boards?
we haven't discussed it yet, and I was gonna, and it's in my brain, but I think I want to get Marla and Tanya to do a training on the boards. And I think that's needed for our team. So I don't know if that's gonna be like a Monday night or get them to hop on live on the team page, something like
Mhm.
that. But I know Marla and Tanya are on here, they're sisters. And I could see
Hey,
Mar-
Sundee, and once you have boards, you can share boards with other people. My boards are full from Sideline Sisters. I have all of Christina Williams scripts. I have Emily Gibson's. They're all on boards.
Where are you find? I guess my question is mainly like, is there a gold mine somewhere that I don't know of because I haven't heard of the boards? Like, where do we go find?
Well, Ashley, for you, probably on the Jules page, it's talked about
Okay.
on there a lot, but I will say, so that would be my first place. And those of you that obviously don't have access to that, that is something we can definitely compile. We can put together a boards, that our team can use that then we can share amongst ourselves. So it's very popular. It's becoming talked about a lot. And so I guess because of the ease of it, it's like just so simple to use. People love it. So I would love for us to do a training Sunday. I think that would be awesome.
That would be great.
There is something happening though, where they're going to start charging where they've not charged. So I don't know if that's a different level on boards or what. It's not the basic boards I have because I'm not being charged, but we probably need to be sure somebody that knows about that, make sure, we don't want to get into something else we have to pay for and that kind, if people don't want to pay for it, so we need to know the levels. I think there's different levels based on how many boards you're sharing or using or something like that.
Yeah, I love the concept of it though, just having like these types of things all in one place. Cause for me, like when I'm going to follow up with somebody or even just like sign up instructions, I'm normally scrolling back to a previous message. Like my stuff's not organized at all. So when she was just showing the boards, I'm like all about that. So, but even if there's another like version of some, even if we created like a notes on the Building Freedom page or something, just compiling some of these verbiage, because I know like when Terry was talking, we're all like, oh, well, can we get that verbiage just to simplify things? But yeah, a training on boards, I would be very excited about.
Okay, so I'd love to have them do a training. So we need to talk about this because next Monday is the last day of the month, and we usually probably want to keep this short call because everybody's gonna be working to finish out the month, and it'll probably be a very short who won, yay, and everybody hop off and get back to work. So I need to talk with my fellow diamonds to see what they want to do. If they want to do have Marla and Tanya hop on a live and do a training, or do we want to make it part of the following Monday's training? Oh, and it's also Halloween. So yeah, next Monday, I'm guessing next Monday's call will be literally 15 minutes. Here's who won and everything, and woohoo. And then hop off. But after that, so we need to decide when y'all want the training. So that's going to be how y'all want it.
I vote the sooner the better.
Yeah, because people are really
eager. So
all right, Tanya and Marla, you're on notice tomorrow. Hop on. I'm just kidding. Let me know when y'all are ready to do a.
I mean, it's only 8:40 here. Surely they can squeeze it in tonight. I mean, come on, guys. Show some dedication.
Let's see, Tanya's queen and she said she can share the boards. We already have. So they already can share the boards. Why don't you y'all do it? Tanya, even if you get on tomorrow, we'll have it where you can get on live tomorrow at some point, explain how to get a hold of your boards. And then we can do a training later if you want. But at least hop on a live tomorrow on the Building Freedom and explain how we can all get access to it for us people who have no idea what we're talking about. Marla's in the tub right now. Y'all. Marla, we want you to hop on live right now.
You guys, I
Kim,
had
I wanna see
There's
that.
there's also on YouTube, there's a ton of tutorial videos
Okay.
in the meantime.
And in the short hour we've been on this call, we went from 22 people on the Pink 15 template page to 44. Way to go, you guys. Y'all are rock stars. So awesome. Thank you for joining, and thank you again, Randa.
Yeah.
All right.
Those pictures are beautiful.
They are.
Yeah, it's an amazing, all of it. I'm excited to use it. I got to figure out how.
Well, I didn't make those those pictures. I stole those pictures.
I showed her where to go to steal everything.
There you go.
And we do not
Very,
take the will around here. We do not.
very
take
good
the will.
thievery, you guys. Very good thievery. All
Oh,
right,
it's
we'll go ahead
weird.
and close. We'll go ahead and close out this call. I know it's getting really late for the East Coasters. Y'all, this has been awesome. We will see, and like Sundee said, next week's call will probably be pretty short. We'll see you back then. Hope y'all have a great rest of your night and a wonderful week. See ya. I love that we all wave.
Waves.